In the previous episode, I told you the story of a sacred bear tree in the Golden Temple at Amritsar, and I ended with the promise that in the next episode, I'd tell you about the efforts of one man to revive and clone not just this tree but several sacred trees from the Sikh tradition. Well, a very unique place in Chandigarh is at the heart of that journey. I'm at the Museum of Trees here in Chandigarh, where trees sacred in the Sikh tradition have been laid out and beautifully explained. Find out more about the stellar efforts of DS Jaspal and his unique Museum of Trees in Chandigarh in this episode of Tree Talk. When I visited this unique place called Museum of Trees in Chandigarh, I discovered many interesting stories of sacred trees amongst the Sikhs. I've narrated the story of the bear tree from the Golden Temple in Amritsar. I've linked the episode below if you'd like to know more about that. But there are plenty of other such trees and stories. For instance, there's the story of symbolism formed by this unique sight of two date palm trees growing from the base of this pilkan tree at the Gurdwara Bear Sahib in Sultanpur Lodhi. The story goes all the way back to Guru Nanak and a mystical experience that he once had. And this story related to the Datun tree in a Gurdwara in Ladakh. The tree called the La Chang or God tree in the local language is revered by the locals for its association with Guru Nanak. Or the story of the Gurdwara Rita Sahib in Uttarakhand based on the Rita or the soapnut tree. Yes, the same tree from which the Rita based shampoo is made. Here too, the tree is central to the Gurdwara and traces its legend back to the time of long travels that Guru Nanak had with Bhai Mardana when he came here and met the Nath Jogis. However, in many cases, because people had forgotten the stories of the significance of the trees, they had not been looked after and allowed to perish. Traveling from site to site, visiting tree after tree over the last many years, DS Jaspal has not just recorded the stories of these trees but also revived these trees that were in bad condition and cloned them so that they may continue to thrive. In his book Tryst with Trees, Punjab's Sacred Tradition, he has documented 59 such trees regarded as sacred amongst the Sikhs in various shrines across India and Pakistan. This unique museum offers visitors an insight into these various sacred trees, and you can also see the clones of these trees here. You can also learn about many other interesting plants and trees. School children and visitors are welcome here. If you are in Chandigarh or plan to visit the city, do come and spend some time here and spread the word amongst your friends who may be interested as well. Hope this episode helped you discover something you didn't know and took you one step closer to appreciating trees. If so, do stick around and take a look. There are plenty of other episodes on the channel that might interest you. See you in another episode.